Yeah, hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about Google Data Studio for Business, and we are going to show you the advantages and limitation of the tool. And we are going to share. We are going to talk about. We are going to share our experience as well, and we are going to show you the advantages and limitation of the tool. And we are going to share. We are going to share our experience. We are going to show you the advantages and limitation of the tool, and we are going to Yeah, and we are going to demonstrate how to work in the interface, and we prepared some interesting dashboards, which are partly available in the Data Studio official gallery, which you can then copy and use for your purposes. And we are going to show how to review the like how to create the dashboard from zero. So let's start the presentation. So first of all, let me introduce our company. We specialize in implementing Google Analytics for e-commerce projects, and we build our own services based on Google Cloud Platform, and currently our service is trusted by several thousand projects, and everything works 100% at Google Cloud Platform. So we quite experienced in using the integration of different Google services as well as Data Studio. And like we try to be objective, and we do not sell ads. We focus purely on analytics. Our main goal is to help our customers to make right decisions on time. And this is some of our clients. So today there are two people who will be speaking. This is me, Andrei. I'm the head of analytics department, and I'm here with Pavel.
Hi everyone.
Who is analytics tech leader, and is very experienced, particular in Data Studio. So the agenda for today is the following. First of all, we are going to review the challenges that every business faces working with the results of analysis and like getting the real value out of data. Then we'll show you the analytics advantages. We'll present functionality and how it could be set up, and we'll be guided by the experience we already have with this product, and from building dashboards for both our purposes and for our clients. We'll go into present you available connectors and share some plans of adding new connectors to the service. Then we'll work in the interface and show you some demo and how to work with the reports. We'll cover some limitations and things that could be improved according to our opinion, and how to easily share the access with your colleagues, and how to make reports public and available for everyone. And we are going to show you some dashboard examples as well. So let's assume that you have collected data about your users' behavior, about what they are browsing, how they are browsing your website, what they're doing in your apps, what purchases they conducted during a given period of time. And so then you ran some analysis, and in the end you got tons of data, and good if you could collect some table with a few numbers out of that bunch of data. So, but still, you need to do something with the results you get. And in the era of big data, and like as an analyst or as a marketer, you will review like many reports during the day. So the faster you can understand what you see on the screen, the faster you could act. So in this way, any chart or any visualization works much better than any text or numbers that you see in front of you. So let's just take a look as an example. Let's assume that you have some data. So you calculated. So you would like to provide the report to the owner who submitted, created the task to run the analysis. So in the end, you got this table. So you can improve it a little bit by adding conditional formatting and by coloring the cells. But if you create the report and some visualization, agree that this kind of data visualization will be much better than just the table view. And currently we have many different tools on the market to visualize analytics data. And it is like really difficult to choose which one will be working best for you. According to our experience, the combination of functionality that Google Data Studio has and the current price, this is the best choice that you could make among all the available tools at the market, and we're going to explain why. So as you probably already heard, the Data Studio 360, which is a corporate tool, which is an enterprise solution, is a part of Google Analytics 360 suite. So it is on top of all other services, because it helps to visualize data which you already collected and via the other services. And in terms of data management, every business has almost the same structure of working with data. First, you need to collect data, then you need to prepare it for further analysis, filter out some errors and some noise in data, some incorrect numbers, some peaks, and you need to you need to exclude all the data that could impact the way that you make decision after that. Then you analyze, and then you build the report, and then you share it with those who will be using the results. And this could be either monitoring of some KPIs, or it could be one-time analysis which you need to take decision on, and etc. So, and for every step you use different tools. So if we talk about Data Studio, it covers points 3, 4, and 5. So 4 and 5, 100%, and only a part of analysis could be done in the Data Studio interface. And but still, it is very convenient that you can run some calculation based on the data that you export to the service. So according to our experience, I can say that the biggest advantage of the Data Studio is that it has native connection with other Google services. Because let's be honest, the Google Analytics is the most popular set of tools on the market. It is the most popular web analytics tool. It is one of the most popular context advertising system, and many other systems that include DoubleClick, Firebase, Google Tag Manager. So Data Studio has rich capabilities of connecting all this data in one place. Then it has calculated metrics and dimensions. So you can run some simple calculations, and you don't need to make changes to your data source, because it could be used for other reports and dashboards. So you don't need to prepare different data sets for every single report that you want to create. So you can use one data source and make some calculations in that particular report or dashboard in Data Studio. It has lots of widgets and components that help to add more functionality to your data, and it has really powerful capabilities. Then reports are interactive. You could deploy filters, so you can segment your data just in the report, and all the elements are really convenient to use. And sharing is really easy, so you can simply share it with with a particular email, or you can make the public access or by the link. So we're going to show it later. And it has friendly interface like any other Google product, and which is also a big advantage. It has a free version, and currently it has, I would say, the same capabilities as the enterprise version. So it is limited in terms of the number of reports that you can create per one Google account, but this limit could be overcome by, for example, by using several Google accounts and sharing reports among these accounts. So, for example, if you have 5 users with 5 Google accounts, then you could create 25 dashboards and share them among these Google accounts. So probably this will be changed in the future, but currently this is the best free enterprise level tool which you can find in the market. It's also important. There are still so Google Data Studio is still not available for some countries. You can find the full list in the Google Data Studio documentation, but it is still no problem. You could use VPN for adding new data sources or editing the report, and the result, like if you want to just use the report and like as a user, not as an editor, then you don't need even that. You just enter it. It is available in any country. So as I said, there is a limit of 5 reports per one Google account, but it could be easily overcome, and which is great. You have unlimited number of pages in reports and data sources, so you can create as many as you want. All reports could be copied and used for your own needs. For example, if you find some interesting and useful report, your opinion, in the Google Data Studio gallery, which I will show just in several minutes, and you would like to use it for a business, you just copy the report, and you can customize it as you like, and you can connect your own data sources, and this way you build what you need much faster. So you don't need to create reports with the metrics set that you want just from zero. You can use some ready-made solutions. So to start working in Data Studio is really simple. First, you need to connect the dashboard to your data, which you already prepared. Then you just choose the widgets you would like to have in your dashboard. And once the dashboard is ready, you share it across the organization or some particular people. So currently, you can see the number of available data sources on the screen. So these are all Google Analytics Suite services, except Google Tag Manager in place, which you could integrate with. And then it is integrated with Google Sheets and Google BigQuery. And it is possible to integrate as well with the Google AdWords, YouTube, and DoubleClick. Or if you would like to export some data directly from your SQL database, you can easily do it as well. We are going to show you some examples on Google BigQuery today and Google Analytics. Yes, and but you can easily set up any source that you see on the screen. So currently, I'm going to show you some reports in the official gallery. So let's take a look, for example, on the dashboard that we prepared for the gallery, which is used to evaluate the technical performance of the website. And on the main page, so like let's describe it by blocks. So here in the left upper corner, you can set your logo, so everybody understands what is being represented on the screen. Here you can choose the data range widget, so you can easily select any time period that you would like to see KPIs. Then the most important metrics you could set up in the upper part of the report, and you can easily compare them with the same value in the previous period, for example. So then each dashboard could have several pages, and so you don't need to try to allocate all the widgets in one page. So you can easily, for example, you would like to see JS errors per page just for a particular browser. So you can easily, or you would like to see all the browsers except Safari, so for example, and you just filter it out in the filter widget, and here you go. Yes, and you could see here any types of widgets. So this is like simple line chart. This is bar chart, simple table. You can apply conditional formatting here, and yeah, and sort how you like. Yes. So, and you could go to any page that you want. So let's take a look on some other examples from the gallery. For example, here is a nice report on the YouTube channel performance. Again, you can select data range and work with all the widgets. So what is Data Studio great for is that you can create any color theme, and you can make your dashboard really beautiful. And you can use your brand colors. You can use different fonts. You can paste any visual element that will make your report look better. And here is also an interesting report, which is describing the professional life and films and history of life of Night Shyamalan, which is a famous producer currently and director of many of many films. So you can easily see numbers if you hover mouse over a particular bar on the chart. You can show the most important numbers in a separate elements on the screen. So as you can see, there are 8 pages in this report, and there are no limits, as I said. So everything is stylized, and as you can see, all the three reports that I was showing, they look all differently and have different widgets. We also received one question before the webinar, which I would like to answer. It was about attribution demo report, which we also shared in some galleries before. And the question was about, what you can see here. This is, so we run attribution based on the probability of entering the next step of the purchase funnel. And here you can see which campaign works best on a particular funnel step. For example, some campaigns work better in the end, and they help to convert the customer in the end. Some campaigns work better in the middle part of the funnel, and they help to involve our customer more and help to like make them interested in particular product. And the question was whether all these KPIs were calculated in the Google BigQuery, which is a source for this report, or they were calculated in the Data Studio directly. So the answer is, this table was calculated in BigQuery, but this is also possible to do in the Data Studio. So you just need to create two. For example, you need to have the data source with all those columns, and for example, you have it with absolute number of sessions where it happened, and you need to create 2 calculated fields, and in one you will calculate. So you will sum up all the numbers to understand, like to get the total number of sessions. And in the second field, you would calculate the so you will divide the number of sessions at the particular funnel step by the total number of sessions. And in this way, you can calculate and get the same table in the Data Studio with the source of absolute number of sessions. So yeah, so as I said, it has powerful capabilities of working just inside the interface. So now let's back to the next part of our presentation, and I'm giving words to Pavel, who's going to show the demo of how to create reports from zero, how to work with the different widgets and components in the Data Studio.
Thank you, thank you, Andrew. So let's take a look how Google Data Studio works. Let's start from the home page. In the home page, you can create a new report. You can start from the list of fully functional templates, or you can start just from the blank report. Also on the home page, you can manage all reports that are available for your Google Data Studio account. You can share them, you can rename or remove. To filter the list of available reports, you can use the category tabs, so you can display the reports that have been created by your own, or reports that have been shared with you by your colleagues, or just display the files in the trash. The data sources homepage is very similar to the reports homepage. To switch between the reports and data sources page, you can use this tool selector. So as said Andrew before, Data Studio allows you to connect to various data sources really quickly and easily. Let's take a look how it works. So first of all, you need to select one from the list of available connectors. So let's take a look how you can connect the Google Analytics view to the Data Studio. Select the Google Analytics public demo account. After that, you need to select the web property and one from the list of views. Once you have connected the Data Studio to your data set, you can modify the data source in various ways. As you can see, there are two types of fields. These are dimensions, they are green, and metrics, they are blue. You can rename the fields, so it's really easy, just enter new name. You can change the type of dimension using drop-down type menu. So, for example, if you have such fields like revenue, cost, or something like that, you can change the numeric to the currency, or you can change the way how data will be displayed in your reports. Also, you can change the aggregation or apply the aggregation for the dimensions. For example, you can calculate the number of unique page paths or something like that, or you can apply the summing, average, minimum or maximum function for your metrics. As said and before, you can create new calculated fields. So, for example, you can apply mathematical formulas, extract or transform text, or return data based on logical comparisons. For example, we can create the average, we can create a field with the value of average cost per session that are not available in Google Analytics dataset. So just enter the formula. We need to divide the number. We need to divide the cost metric and the number of sessions. So, and just click on Create Field button. It's really easy. So, to connect the data set of different type, this process is very similar. For example, to connect the data from the Google BigQuery, you just need to select the project, the data set, and the table. So also you can use a custom query. In this case, you need to select the project and enter the query that returns the table that you would like to use as a data source to in your Google Data Studio reports. So now I would like to show you how you can create a new report in Google Data Studio. So return to the reports homepage and start with a blank report. First of all, you need to select and attach to your report one from the list of available data sources. We'll build the report based on Google Analytics public account, so select the master view. There are three levels of settings. These are report settings, page settings, and chart or widget settings. To open the report settings, you should use the main menu and click in the drop-down file menu. You need to select the report and send settings. At the report level settings, you can select the data source that will be used by default for all report pages and widgets. Also, you can select the data range by default for the same for all reports and for all pages and all widgets. You can apply the filter at the report level. It's useful in case when you need to include, for example, only in case when you need to build the report, for example, for a mobile team, and you need to include to this report only traffic from the mobile devices. So in this case, you can create the filter by device category and apply the expression mobile. So, or you can use the regular expression condition and include to this report mobile and tablet traffic. Also, you can enable or disable cache function. We recommend always enable this function because because in this case the data will be served from the cache where it's possible, and your reports will load more quickly. So on the next step, you can create your own customized style of report. You can change the theme of report, like simple duck. You can create, you can change the colors of background, borders, and so on. And on the last page, you can change the layout of the page. You can use portrait or landscape. So that's all. The page settings is very similar to the report settings. You can apply filters at the page level. You can select the default data range, or you can customize the style of the page. Under the main menu, you can find the editor toolbar. Let's start from the beginning. This is page control. You can use it to create new pages. You can rename or remove pages and copy them, any of them. On the second position, you can find cache control. You can use it to refresh the data in your report. Move next. This is selection mode, and under and weather components, chart toolbar, and such components like text, image, and shapes that you can use to make your reports more attractive. And at the end, you can find the date range and filter control. You can use them to make your report interactive. So imagine that we would like to build a report that helps us to analyze key e-commerce indicators by traffic sources. So in case if we need to add some key metrics, we can use the Scorecard widget. So to add it to your report, you just need to click on the Scorecard icon and draw the area where you would like to add the widget. After that, you can modify this widget using Scorecard or any other widget properties. You can change the data source, you can select the metric. For example, in our case, I would like to add the transactions. You can add a comparison with the, for example, with the previous period of time, and you can customize the style of this widget, like change the color or something like that. So to add a new scorecard, you can copy existing and just change the key metric. So select revenue. After that, I would like to add to this report the area chart to visualize the number of transactions by period of time, by date, and source medium dimension. So draw the chart and set up dimension instead of source. I would like to use source medium dimension. And instead of sessions, I would like to visualize the transaction metrics. So move on next. Also, I would like to add the pie chart to visualize the share of revenue by source medium. So it's also really easy, just change the dimension. And select the revenue metric. Make it more attractive. Let's add the chart. So something like that. So to make your report more attractive, you can use the shapes like vertical line or background for your key metrics. Make it gray and move it back. So also you can add some, I don't know, some images like logo of your company. You can move all widgets really easily. You can add the title for your widgets. Transactions by traffic sources. And as I said before, you can add the interactive controls, for example, date range control. To give the viewers ability to change the time frame of the report. So, for example, you can apply the light by default last 30 days. And you can add some filters. In our case, I think that it would be great to use the dimension channel group or device category, for example. So you can change the size. Yeah. And select the device category. So device category. So as soon as report is ready, we will get something like this in the end of the settings of this report. So you can use the date range control to change the time frame of the report. Select the 27th of December. In case if you would like to focus on the information about only for the mobile and desktop, you can switch off mobile and tablet, you can switch off desktop later. So at the end of the overview of Google Data Studio interface, I would like to show you how you can share this report inside your organization or by individual mails. So you can provide the view and edit access, and you can share it individually by email, or you can share it inside your organization using 1 second. So it's very similar like in other Google products. So Now let's get back to our presentation. And before to give Andrew the floor, I would like to give you some advices in case if you use Google BigQuery like data source in your Google Data Studio account. So using BigQuery is very popular because in this case you will get the reports that are based on the sample data. Also, you can combine in Google BigQuery data from different data sources like CRM, ERP, email marketing system, and everything that you would like to analyze. But you need to pay attention the volume of data processing in this case, because all queries to Google BigQuery are paid. And we have one from our clients has a bad experience using BigQuery like data source in Google Data Studio report. During the week, updating one report, he spent more than $500. So if you use Google BigQuery like a data source, we recommend, first of all, always enable the cache function. And on the next, we recommend you create a separate table for each report. In this case, you can exclude the fields from the table that you will not use in report, and you can exclude the repeated fields and decrease the volume of data processing. And of course, in this case, the report will load more quickly. So now I would like to give Andrew the floor to continue and finish our presentation.
Thanks, Pavel. So let's see what errors we faced. So we think this is also important to talk about. So you avoid them working with the Data Studio, and be aware of like if you face the same messages as we did. So first of all, concerning the calculated fields, we often saw the internal error, the details that server encountered an internal error, and it was unable to complete your request. But when you like wait for some time, for example, half an hour or around 1 hour, then this error magically disappears. So we let Google team know about that. So hopefully it will be fixed soon, because the product's still in beta, and like it doesn't harm your report, but it causes some inconvenience while working with the service. Then some specific functions work only with the particular data type fields. For example, concatenate function works only with text format. So if you will apply it to the date type field, then it will not work. But like the value will be still the same. So if you change the date format to text, this function will be working. So if you have some functions that like that show you some errors, then try go to documentation and see probably this format is wrong and you need to change it. Then there was a bug that already solved, that after copying the report, it was like sometimes frozen, and then you needed to delete it and to copy and create the new report again. But now the problem is solved, and I can say that Google team is very flexible, and they really take into consideration bugs and some unusual, unexpected behavior on the product form and try to fix it as soon as possible. Then if you use Google Sheets as a connector, you could experience some errors in widgets. And again, if you wait for some time, the problem could like disappear, and like the team already knows about this bug, and like probably it will be solved soon. Then also, this is something we have been thinking a lot about how to fix, but like this will be fixed, I think, during 1 or 2 weeks. So you could, like, due to unknown reasons, like while sharing the in the shared report, you could expect that there will be message as no data for particular widgets, and sometimes multiple refreshes help, sometimes they don't, and like then you can enter the same report in 2 days and everything will be working, or you can see that everything is okay from another Google account, from another machine. And so this is something that is strange, but again, Google promised to solve this very soon. But like in general, I could say that since the first release to the market, the Google team solved many problems, and there are like I cannot say that there are very serious problems that are left. So the product is developing really fast. So those that you see on the screen, I believe they will be solved very soon. Then also concerning some other limitations besides this is a beta version still, you can use only one data source for a particular chart or widget, and it means that if you would like to combine data, for example, about sales that you have in your SQL view in your database, and about visitors' behavior that you have in your Google Analytics service, then you cannot do it in Data Studio yet. They would probably, like, let's hope that Google will release this function, but currently you need to first combine data in one place. For example, we use BigQuery for these purposes mostly because it's really convenient and fast to work with data, to analyze it and combine together and update tables and like recreate tables if it's needed. Then filters widget works only with dimensions. It doesn't work with the metrics, so be aware of it and while creating your dashboards. Some important functionality and components, like I think, like from our point of view, are missing. For example, you cannot select year or half a year in the data range. You need to pick up exact dates to choose the period that you need. That also there is no if function, which is also a little bit strange, but there is case function, which is a little bit more difficult, but it's still in place. So probably they would add it soon as well. What is a big lag, as we think, is absence of pivot tables. So, but as soon, like we hope that they will be added soon. They're like not public information about when it will happen and how, but we really hope and looking forward to this. And you cannot currently use segments set up in Google Analytics. So yeah, but all other functionality that we described works well. And again, I already told that in terms of combination of price and enterprise level features, there is no analog on the market. And currently, the limit of Data Studio Free is that it has only you can create only 5 reports per one Google account, but it could be overcome by sharing reports between several Google accounts, and still the number of data sources is unlimited in any type of version, whether it's free or 360. The level of support is different. Like if you get Data Studio from the reseller, I mean the enterprise level version 360, then you can get also email support, phone support. It depends on the reseller that you're working with, and so currently this is it. So there is still no official pricing for Google Data Studio. It is not available on all the markets, but we use free version for the most of our clients, and like there was not any cases where we could not like perform some reports that we wanted. So every time we did what we planned, and both we and our clients were satisfied with the service. So currently this is it for today. I would like to thank you all for listening to the information we prepared for you. I want to like say firstly, all the materials and presentation will be with the links we showed will be available and sent to you after the webinar. Then if you have any questions concerning some parts of our presentation, or if you have questions about something that we didn't mention today, then feel free to contact us at these emails, or feel free to enter our website and browse it for some interesting content. There are some links to the Data Studio dashboards that we have publicly available. Then I would like to also announce our next webinar, which will happen on the February 23rd. Together with our partner, Computera, we are going to talk about price intelligence and how to use web analytics tools and information and data about prices on the products of your competitors for conversion rate optimization and for increasing the margin by product. So looking forward to have you on our next webinar. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.